We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Now, from Estadio Santiago Bernabeu, in the capital city of Spain, welcome to Madrid, and this is EA Sports, continuing coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go for the first ever NFL game in Madrid. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And that will lead to a second down. Here comes Waddle on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of game.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins.
In punt formation for the Dolphins.
This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a designed run. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
On the return, Malik Washington. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready. Turbo 1. 18. 32 Stinger.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 6.
Get set. Turbo 1. High. 18. Ready, set.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Deron Payne there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, 3 to go.
Jim. 18. What's it?
Play action. Tagovailoa. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
And the Dolphins.
It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
22. 20 TX.
2-1. Gonna give it to Achane. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Ready. 18.
to the right side and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Ready, shot. Ready, two. Good. Shot.
To the goal line and in. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his first touchdown this year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready up. 18, 70, Timberwolf. Ready. Traffic, Cracker lady.
A run here with Rodriguez. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jordan Brooks. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
3rd and 12.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krusky-Merritt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hey. 22.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 54 yards.
First and 10.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Double one, hide. Double one, hide.
A shotgun snap for Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 22. Wait. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready. Hey, double one. Ready, 2.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready. Ready, 2. Out.
They'll try it now with Achan. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Zach Sealer on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
70 Lions. Cowboys, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On the return, it's Hill. And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it, setting up his offense inside the red zone.
At the 16-yard line.
Get set. Ready, team.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That'll be taken in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That one incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Tress Way now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Commanders' 42-yard line.
Go ahead. Ready, team.
A run out of the gun with H-Jack. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready, team. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Get set. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Here's 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, long.
He'll go here with Madison. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It is 2nd and 9.
All right. Ready, team.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. The second down throw is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and 9.
Go ahead. Ready, team. Ready.
Now it's Tua. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Check smash. Come on. Hey. 19 Lions. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Daniel. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
19 Tiger. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniel. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
And they try to get the spike, but they don't do it in time. And the first half comes to an end.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready? 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Here we go, here we go.
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Daniels going to keep this himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the 1st down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he'll be taken down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Kick is good. That ties the game at 10. Matt Gay to kick
So
off
back to
for
level
Washington.
after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right, come on. Ready, Chief, wait. Turbo 1.
Tagovailoa working out the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarter.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series.
And he will get into the end zone. Zach Ertz, touchdown Commanders. Gay to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Commanders go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Dolphins 10.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Roll. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A run with the fullback, Ingle. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the 1st down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
Here's 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Tua gonna throw. Now a screen set up for Achan. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook and Phoenix. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 10.
Watch it, Oscar.
Tua. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders move out to a 24-10 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Achan. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Second down and 8.
44. Ready.
To throw is Tua. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Rattler. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Gain of 15.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Washington.
Ready. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Robinson on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
70 range. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Rodriguez. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to Waddle again. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Ready.
Off play action, it's Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
16 more
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready,
Throwing again, it's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run here with Madison. He works free, right side. And he will score! Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer.
Commanders 31, Dolphins 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
One of the tight ends motions right. They'll run, and this is Jeremy McNichols. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Get it.
One of the tight ends in motion right.
Go.
They'll go again with McNichols. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Let's go. Steady.
Here's Daniel. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
ready.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he will score! Game on! Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Viking 18.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll run this one straight ahead with A-check. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On 3rd down, they'll go with A-check. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. They snap it to Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
They're right here.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Tua on the fake, gets into Waddle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here we go. First and goal.
Get set.
They'll run with Madison. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-time TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it. And now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the top. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll come up now for second down.
Ready?
The tight end Ertz in motion. Throwing on second down. Daniel. That's caught. It's Chris Rodriguez. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Big play coming up. This is third down.
70, hot 70. Ready.
Throwing is Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
19, Tiger. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the Dolphins. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. What a day from Madrid as we say so long from the Spanish capital.